Hello, friends and creative folks out there. How are you today?
Howdy.
It's Andrew and William here at Allegory Gallery, and we hope you are having a tremendously beautiful day. It was a gorgeous fall day out there today, here in Ligonier and in Johnstown. So hopefully you're having great weather too. We've been super busy. Yeah. Oh, good. Kimberly, you're here. I was hoping you'd be able to tune in. It says laying in bed recovering. I saw that you were being taken care of and you're recovering well, so I hope all is good for you. Sending out that good recovery energy for you. Andrew came up with me to the cottage early this morning when I was leaving for work, and I think he's been here all day.
Yeah, I had to go home for a little bit, but
we literally haven't even talked. Like, we came in, I said hello. He's like, let's do some vintage glass today. And then we got on the live because I just walked in the door. So Andrew's getting stuff done here in the enameling studio. And I was at the store today kind of trying to get things ready for the cryptid and supernatural expo that they're having in Johnstown that we're taking part in. I'm going to be there on Saturday and Sunday, and Andrew's going to be in the store in Johnstown on Saturday and Sunday. So
tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow. So if you were planning to come up to the store, we had talked at one point the store might be closed. It is not going to be closed. It is open. It is ready to go. So hopefully all is going great for you all out there. We hope you're having a great day. I had a visit from my mom, and my mom came up and brought our nephew Luke up. And it's the first time Luke has been to the shop.
How was it?
It was fun. Luke is very young, and he made his first necklace, bracelet, and ring today.
Wow.
So he was a busy boy picking out things. He's very much into, he likes like little gemstones, and he has a doll he carries around that he does its hair. He likes doing hair, and he likes dancing. So my mom brought him up and thought he would really enjoy the store. He had one little crystal that he used to put on his finger, and it would like stick to his finger, and he called it his ring, and then he lost it. So she wanted to come up and try and get him to be able to replace that.
That's cute.
It's super cute. Super cute. So that has been what...
You mean there's going to be an artsy one?
There might be. Might be.
The sports ones I'm not interested in.
Andrew can't get into the sports.
I cheer in spirit.
We have a niece and nephew, and they are super into the sports. Now, our nephew also makes jewelry. He likes to make bracelets and necklaces, mostly necklaces that he wears to his baseball games and things.
Well, now they call that swagger now.
Yeah, so he does that. And then our niece, she also makes bracelets and necklaces, but they are mostly into many sports. Our niece just got into flag football, so she's been playing football. Our nephew is into hockey right now. He's been doing hockey for a long time, and it is now hockey season, so he's had a few hockey games already. They just got out of soccer and baseball. My niece was also, I don't know if she's been doing her gymnastics much, and I don't know if she's going to do, I'm assuming she's going to go back to figure skating again too, because she was getting really good at it. So I doubt football is going to replace figure skating. But I think she's probably going to try and do both. So there's not one that's like focused on the arts though. So maybe Luke is the one that's going to be focused on the arts. We'll see.
That'd be nice.
That'd be nice. Maybe we'll get some more visits at the store.
And wow, or I can impart all of my wisdom and knowledge into somebody.
Right.
And then that way they can take over when I'm dead.
Take over. Yeah, so we'll see what goes on. I just had a flash. I'm like, I hope I locked the store. I always do this. I go like on autopilot at the end of the day. I'm sure I did.
Did you bring the till this morning?
I took it up. Yeah, I have it in my
Okay.
pocket now.
Because I took the till because I was at the store last weekend. So we'll just have to make sure we have till for the shop and for.
I know I don't have. I have to see what I have to do. Because
be going the sheets.
I know I don't know what we're gonna do to get singles. Anyway, I don't know. It might be a card only at the show. We'll see.
Oh boy.
But yeah, I went to my car and I went to pack things in the car and I said I'll come back and lock the door. And I'm like, I hope I did that. I probably did.
You did.
I probably did.
That door does stick a little bit when you're trying to lock it.
I know, and I'm like, usually I remember it because of that, but I'm like, did I go back and do it? I hope I did. Anyway, yeah, I think I went back in and grabbed the last few things. It's my life, y'all.
Can you slide the pliers over?
Yeah. There was a person in town that we would see them close up their shop, and sometimes we'd see them like go back and forth like 5 times to make sure they lock their door. Mm-hmm. And I always used to think, wonder what, and now I sometimes feel like that person. I have gotten out of the car, I've driven around the block.
Oh boy. And
come back and said, did I lock the door? But I had my mind, I had to go and get some shopping bags because I just ran out of shopping bags. Little ones. I have big ones, but little ones for the show. So I had to run over. I ran to Walmart today to get some shopping bags. And I had that on my mind and I was just leaving. But I sat in front of the store in the car for a while. So I think I'd noticed that the door was open. Any of y'all like that?
You can always text John and ask.
I know. I've done that once before. I don't want to bother him too much, but that's our tenant. But every once in a while I do text him and be like, hey, could you see if I locked the door?
You are mine.
Kimberly says, yes, my daughter got me some egg drop soup and fried rice. Ooh, nice. Good. Marianne had a windy but sunny fall day there in Canada.
Nice.
Susie's with us. Hello, Susie, our neighbor. Susan is here. Siegel says, hello, still hot here in North Carolina. Glad to hear Kimberly is recovering. Marianne says, hope your recovery time is short for Kimberly. Oh no. Jumped. Thank you all for the love, says Kimberly, and healing vibes. I hope so too, Marianne. Marianne's not a sports enthusiast either, except for horse racing, dressage, and show jumping.
I don't have any interest in that either.
No, that's not. It was fun to see. I went to a dressage thing in France. The family, their daughter, raised horses and kept horses and had a farm, and she did dressage.
I think everything in France is just more exciting. It
was concours hippique. So I don't know if that's actually dressage, but she ran around and jumped with a horse on a track. That's what she did. So maybe that's the show jumping. I don't know. But it was interesting to actually be there. It is not something that I enjoy just like watching on TV or, you know, just like baseball and football. We don't watch that on TV, but when I go to our niece and nephew's games, that is kind of fun because you kind of cheer for them and you watch them and you see them grow throughout the season. And it's kind of nice. Andrew's like, Susan says, I can never remember if I've done things and go back and forth all the time. Yeah, it's just like, because you're so like, I'm usually focused on the next thing, but also you're just so used to automatically doing it that when you actually stop to think, did I do it? You don't know. And a lot of times when I leave the store, I tell myself, I am leaving the store, and I focus on something different, like maybe something in the window. And then so later when I walk away and I think, did I do that? I'm like, oh yeah, I was thinking about this in the window. And it helps me to remember I didn't do that today. So.
Do I smell food?
What?
Do I smell food?
Not from me. There was a fire outside somewhere.
Oh.
I thought maybe you were here and had lit a bonfire, but
it's not.
Somebody's burning something outside.
I can't find the big rake and what you call it. I don't want to light a fire with all the leaves around the fire pit.
Yeah. Susie's here. Hello, Susie.
I want to get a barrel like your mom.
Yeah, that'd be nice, right?
I'll have 2 fire pits.
2 fire pits. Brooke is also here. Hello, Brooke.
Howdy.
We had like a second ago we had like 19 people watching. Now we've dropped to 8.
So we start talking about dressage.
I don't know. I started talking about forgetting things. People were like, I don't care if he locked the door at the store. Right? It's like, oh well, this is our channel. But yeah, so I'm
sure it's very interesting.
People
don't let me yuck your yum.
People are enthralled, right? So tonight I have to do a lot of stuff. I'm hoping to make more dye sublimation pins, but I don't know where all the wood is because we've moved everything around here.
It should be in the same kind of area.
Yeah, I don't know where it actually
went. When you do the dye sublimation, I might leave because...
Well, I have to go home first and cut the wood. So
it gives me a headache.
Yeah, I actually have no wood, so I got to go home and cut the wood first, and then I want to cut more earrings, Bigfoot earrings, and things like that, the dragon earrings, and get those ready for the show. So I need to do that. I need to cut the wood, then I need to come back up here to the cottage and do all the dye sublimation for the wood, and we'll see how many of those I actually get done before I get too tired, because I've got to be up at like 6 o'clock. The show setup is 7 to 10. I don't need 3 hours to set up. No. So as long as I get up there, I packed things kind of sort of at the store, but I didn't have my little trolley that I usually take. So I got to go up to the store in the early morning, get up there, pack things into the car, and then run it down and set up for the show. And depending on when the bank opens up there, maybe get to the bank before the show starts to get a cash drawer. So we'll see. Fun. But
all the things that are done to get ready for a show.
I know, and this show, like, I knew the show was coming, and we kept talking about the show coming, but we've just been so I feel like it's just now it's here.
Well, I kind of felt like I took most of September off to do stuff, and somehow it did not happen.
You still did stuff.
I was like, where did September go?
Yeah. So
I mean, you've been running pretty nonstop.
Yes. And so this show caught up to me faster than, I thought. So we'll see what I get done. I thought I had more pins made than I do. I do have a lot of them still. So if I don't get too many made, that'll be fine. But they're pretty quick. I can do like 6 to 8 pins at a time once I really they each take a manual setup. Like you got to put the paper and then you line everything up. But I can press out 6 to 8 of them at a time. So once I get everything trimmed and cut, and it should go fairly quickly.
And thank you to everybody who got stuff in the birthday sale.
The birthday sale was a good hit.
Thank you.
We were happy with all that. So thank you if you grabbed something there or if you shared that news. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we've been trying to raise money for our little small business boost.
Mm-hmm.
I think we did it. I think
so.
We made, I would like to make more, of course.
Yes.
So that when we go, it's not super stressful.
And we probably have to stay there a night. Because it's what, a 6-hour drive or 8-hour drive?
It's not close.
It's not close. So I think we're going to have to stay wherever we are and get a place. So that we got to take that into account too. And we'd like to make a little more so that doesn't eat into the money we're trying to use, the shopping money. So, and I don't know when we're actually doing
it. And I have to confirm to see if we can even get a slot.
Yeah, we may be too late to get a slot.
I'm sure they'll work us in, but I don't want to be there when there's like a ton of other people there.
No. Because
then that's kind of stressful sometimes, or distracting, because then you start chit-chatting and you don't get any work done.
Yeah, and it's going to be working, pulling stuff.
Hopefully.
Let's see here.
Hopefully we don't just pick one box and then we're like, okay, time to go.
Yeah. I know, right? Marion says if it was an arena indoors or outdoors, and likely show jumping. If across country, then it was more likely eventing. It was a enclosed space with what do you call those things you jump? Hurdles.
I don't think
it had like hurdles and hay bales, and she was dressed up, and
you
they
know
were
they
jumping.
do that here.
Yeah.
That's like you know, equine chic. Remember them?
Yep.
That's a big thing here. Like, I guess there's like a big horse community here.
Yeah. Marion says dressage is showing off a horse's movements, often to music. I don't think that's what this was then. This
is do like a dance, right?
Yeah, this was running concours hippique, which concours is it's a like a track, right? So a horse track. I don't know. They were running and jumping.
Barrel racing.
They were doing lots of things. Oh, Diane's here. Hello, Diane.
Howdy.
Marion says show jumping then. And Susan just joined us. Susan Surreal. Thanks for joining in. It's good to see y'all here. Today we're doing vintage glass, and we're not going to talk too much because I've got work to do. And yes, so, but yeah, I had a good day. My mom came in, like I said, with our nephew, and we played around a little bit toward the end of the day. I took pictures of all the kits that still remained from yesterday, and posted those on Facebook and Instagram. So those are available. Hopefully they shared over to Facebook. I didn't even check. I was so busy with things. I shared them on Instagram at least, and they're supposed to, flow over to Facebook too. So I did that, and I tried to share a lot about our event tomorrow and Sunday. We will be there 10 to 6.
Did you make that thing of you at the table?
No, they did it.
Wow.
Yeah, they took a picture that I sent them. Or I think actually they just grabbed the picture that we had on our Facebook page or something, and they grabbed some other pictures. And as soon as I signed up for a table, they went bam, 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 made that and put it out to people.
Wow.
So,
nice.
Yeah, that was really nice. And so they did it because they have a format that they use, I guess, and everyone's kind of in the same to kind of brand the thing.
Makes sense.
Let's see here. Marianne says, barrel racing I have actually done not very well. LOL.
Oh, boy. That sounds like you could bust your ass.
Yeah, I don't think so. Horses, the horses make me, they weird me out a little bit, I have to admit.
Really?
Yeah, I've never, I'm getting better as I'm older. Like when I was really young, I just always said I didn't like horses because they just kind of weirded me out. And I don't know why.
They're really big.
They're really big, especially when you're young. I would see them on farms. Like my grandparents knew a family. They actually stayed with a family on a farm for a while, and they were good family friends. And we would go to the farm, and the farm was, I don't know, it was a weird experience that it was just different because I'd not seen anything like that. And I think that kind of added to it. But yeah, for a very long time, horses weirded me out. And they say horses can really sense people. And so I think that just made it even worse when they sense that I'm a little weirded out. But I did, when I was young, one of our friends came over to our house. She used to ride her horse down the back roads. And she came down the back roads to visit us. And she let me ride the horse around our backyard, which was small, but the horse we ran around, it wasn't as small as our backyard now. So I did that, and it kind of helped a little bit, but it still felt very weird. But I'm better with them now. I've gone on better terms a little bit. Kimberly said, yep, just lying in bed, all is good, recovering, and just took a pain pill a little while ago.
Oh, boy.
So you'll probably be feeling okay then, right? Hopefully. Depending on what they gave you. I don't know. Some pain pills, they don't work great for me, depending on what they are. I've not had to have them very often, though, like mostly dental stuff. Let's see. Mary said, even small horses are bigger than children and much stronger. I know.
I like a pony.
Andrew likes a pony.
Miniature pony.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
They are very cute. They are cute. Susan had a tough day, had to say goodbye to our neighbor's dog. Came by and gave him treats, lots of love.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Good way to honor them.
Yeah, and that's yeah, I guess that was somebody in your community then, yeah. That's sad, but that's good that they got together with their friends and got to have one last loving time together. Yeah, so that's what's going on here. So there are kits available. If you missed Kitapalooza, the AG anniversary Kitapalooza, we still have kits available. I posted them over 2 different days on Facebook and Instagram. Some people have grabbed them since I posted, or I saw emails after I took pictures. So some of them may not be exactly available, but most of them are. So if you have any questions, you can reference the videos, go back and rewatch and claim if you'd like to. You could also technically claim probably on the pictures on Facebook if you wanted to, but I didn't list any pricing there because Facebook, limits. If they see a price or anything that looks like it might be a price, they limit the viewage, and it's already limited enough.
And I figured it out. My reach is 10%.
10% when you put a number in there,
or for my birthday. So for my birthday, only 10%. Well, I don't know how many see it, but 10% responded, so maybe double saw it.
Wow.
So,
yeah,
but that's a lot.
I mean, it can be a lot.
I mean, I've been on Facebook for over 20 years, so I would surely hope.
Yeah. Kimberly says, that's me too. A lot of pain meds make me sick. These are doing good though. Hydro and Tylenol combo. I think I had that before.
Be careful with that Tylenol.
I know, Andrew, he can't do the Tylenol anymore.
You don't want to get the autism.
Oh, that.
No, I'm playing.
Yeah.
No, but I got sick off Tylenol. So all these people like, Tylenol doesn't make you sick, and I want to be like, actually.
But that's not the time to try and prove yourself right.
Correct. That's when you kind of sit back and you just be quiet.
Yeah, it didn't cause the sick, or what they are calling sick.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, probably not though.
Something
different,
right? Marion says, I keep telling my cats they need to live very long lives.
I know, right?
We tell that to ours all the time.
I told Gilbert, don't die.
I know. You're not allowed to go anywhere.
And he just looked at me.
Yeah.
Barnaby, though, he is so cute. But I told him that, and he kind of made his face sad.
Yeah.
And I made myself sad.
Oh. Yeah, he's a little boy. He's a good boy. That's my buddy. But I haven't seen him today hardly. I haven't been home yet.
He got disgruntled with me because I went home to go to the bathroom and then I didn't let him out.
Oh, outside. He hasn't gotten to go out. It was raining all day yesterday, so they didn't get to go out yesterday. And then I didn't have time this morning. Fridays, I always tell the kids. I always tell the kids they can't go out on Fridays because I leave early and I get home late. So sometimes Saturday, but now that it's getting so dark so quickly, I'm barely home in time to take them out. So we got to figure something out. Because Andrew Golden Daddy does not take them outside.
No, especially not all of them.
At least
take them all out. And I do. I get so stressed out.
Yeah, they go outside with me, but they're good.
Yeah, I'll take one out.
He takes one out at a time.
But I get stressed out, so I don't like to do it.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's flip this around.
Tell them how to claim stuff.
Okay, I put it along the bottom in case there's anybody that needs that. But most people I see here are all our regulars. Y'all know.
So these ones may be a little bit different. So I don't know how you want to do this because I have multiples of most of these. Some of them I don't. So I don't know if we should just do like by the end of the live is the end of the claiming.
Yes, we'll do that. You can rewatch if there's anything like one left. You think like that, but multiples only till the end of the live. That makes sense.
So make sure to not wait because we're.
Yeah, these are Andrew's only going to do multiples today. These are from.
We'll do what I do.
What are you doing?
What I show, what I picked. But if you want multiples, so all of these potentially have multiples except for a couple of them. So what I'm saying is claim them now, and we'll kind of cut off. I guess we can cut off claiming. I don't know.
So I said we're only doing multiples during the live.
All
so
right.
if you are watching live, you get a chance. But we're going to have one of everything ready to go. So if it doesn't sell, if you're watching the rewatch, you can claim that one or try for that one.
Because normally I would just count everything, but it takes so long.
It takes so long. And these are from Andrew's collection and some from our wall, and they're...
I don't want to take off.
We're not taking them all down and getting them all ready, and they have to rehang everything back up.
No.
So this is, if you want to claim from this video, take down the lot number, GVL. Andrew's giving you some special pricing on some of these, on all of them. Take down the lot number, send it to us in an email, info@allegorygallery.com. One thing I do want to mention specifically, because it came up the other day, is please send a fresh, clean, new email every time.
To info@allegorygallery.com.
Yes. If you have an invoice and you reply to it, or you have an old email of ours and you reply to it, it's going to get caught up. Sometimes we don't even actually get those emails.
Yeah, because somebody was emailing the Square address, and it's only just by chance that I saw it.
Yeah. So we did see it, and that was fine. But please send a fresh, new email for every lot you want to claim.
info@allegorygallery.com.
Yep. All right. And then if you send an email, you're promising to take it if you get it. That's how that works.
Take-backs.
No take-backs. All right, so this is GVL1. We're getting started really quick today.
Yeah, because we got a lot of work.
We got so much to do. Look at these. I don't even remember seeing these.
Don't worry about it.
Look at this. These are vintage check, right?
Yeah, everything should be.
Everything vintage.
There's a vintage glass.
It's vintage glass.
I want to say it's Czech, but I'm not 100% sure because it's got it's strung different.
Okay.
So usually I have like a way of telling by what it's strung on, and this is strung differently. So
this is a full 16-inch strand of vintage glass. Beautiful, that cobalt blue. Andrew started the pricing at 12, which is not enough for a 16-inch strand of vintage glass, and then put it down to 10. He's just giving good deals today. Well, he must be in a loving mood.
I don't know, maybe tired mood.
Maybe tired mood. He has been awake and on his feet probably all day. He's been here enameling since I left for the store. 21 millimeters. Is that right? No, that's not 21 millimeters. That's about 10 millimeters by 7.5. One available. GVL1. Possibly more available.
But there's definitely one available.
There's definitely one of everything. Possibly more. You got to claim it if you want it. All right. Okay. Nancy says that's pretty, really amazing color. Pretty color, says Susan. Nice blue, says Brooke. Thank you.
Pretty.
It is really pretty. And I love this shape. It's like this triangular, like slightly dimpled shape. Nice big beads. Okay. GVL1 done. What's next? GVL2 was $6. Now only $5. Marianne is partial to cobalt.
I love cobalt.
So these are these little feathers. We'll call them feathers.
It's only if you write it that they.
It's true. Daggers, then, everybody. Kind of daggers. I don't know. Would you call that a dagger?
That's the name of the shape.
That's what they call it. I thought the daggers had to be a little bit more pointy.
No, you're thinking of the serrated dagger.
No, that's true. Yeah. So this is GVL2.
There's a Picasso on kind of a green, turquoisey green color. The Picasso makes it a little bit more green.
And these are approximately, if I can get in here.
This is great for seed beading.
It's very hard to measure.
Make a fringe. Those would make really cute earrings because they have a lot of movement.
They are about 15.5 by about 5.5. Are they 2-hole? No.
No, 1 hole.
1 hole. They're thick, and then they thin it. Let me show you the cross section here. So the hole's up here, and then they thin out to the bottom. Susan says that blue is probably striking in the sunlight. Brooke likes that Picasso finish. Thank you, thank you. And thank you for all of you commenting. You're all commenting so good today.
Yeah, it's helpful.
It is very helpful. Next up, GVL3. Oh, I love these. I love these.
They're very unusual.
They look like almost like a soda bottle.
And now I think of those candies, those little wax candies.
Yes, the wax. You bite off the tip and squeeze the juice, the soda juice, and then chew on the wax.
I always thought that was weird.
Yeah, I did it though sometimes. Nancy says, people buy all the beads. These are rollback prices for really quality beads, right? They are. They are. All right, so those are GVL3, only $5 for the strand. They are approximately 7.5 millimeters by 27. These would make nice earrings. We had ones like this that were in yellow and white, and they were a blend of yellow and white, and I made earrings for the store for them, and I really like them. Okay, let me, I'm going to move this up a little bit and get us some more screen space.
Still working on raising money for our trip. So the more folks get, the more we can get.
That's right, and bring back more stuff for y'all.
So if you like that.
We've sold one of the GVL3s. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, look at these. Beautiful, large check glass. What are these called? These are called
Saturn.
Saturn. I had cathedral in my head.
They look like cathedral.
Yeah, Saturn cut. And these are big. And some of them are transparent.
Sometimes they call this turbine.
Turbine. That's Kimberly just said turbine. I was going to say Saturn's a little squattier usually. Rounder. These are a little bit, yeah, turbine-y. Brooke says nice vintage look, right? So some of them you have the transparent glass and some you have the opaque glass. It's a nice blend on the strand and this pretty like kind of periwinkle blue with the Picasso edge. Really pretty beads. Only $6. That's like a $12 strand.
Mm-hmm.
These
There's
are
only one of this one, by the way.
10.5 millimeters by 11.5. And when we had stuff like this at any point in this, it was like a $12 strand. These are expensive.
Don't worry about it.
They're half price for y'all now, pretty
Well,
much.
Can you hand me that one?
Which one? This one?
In the back behind of it.
Okay. Oh, we just sold 4. So Andrew said we only had 1 left. I'm going to take that off the deck here because it is sold. Thank you, thank you. GVL 5. Oh, look at this one. I think, was this in a kit the other day?
We had some similar.
Similar to that. It might have been a little bit more orangey.
There might be different size.
Different size.
Because I have a bunch in that color. It's kind of like a peachy salmon color.
Oh, somebody tried to grab 4 again. Sorry, it is gone. Marion says, I've paid that $6 for just 5 turbine beads before.
Well,
I told you.
Where are you
get half
shopping?
price. Where are you shopping? You shopped in the wrong place for those, Marianne. 9 millimeter. Oh, I smell food now too.
Don't you? Is
Like,
that from yesterday?
I don't know. That's what I'm wondering. Is it from yesterday? Or it does smell kind of like garlicky pizza-y.
I'm like, is that us?
Oh, yeah, I know, right? Do I smell like a delicious garlic pizza?
Because that would be good. That was delicious.
That was. I almost stopped on the way home again to try and get more. But I was like, you shouldn't be eating that many carbs.
You know what? I think it healed me.
It healed you?
Yeah, because I didn't have as much pain this morning.
That's good. We got Andrew some tart cherry pills coming, but I also, when I was at Walmart, I just picked some up tonight for you. So I got some chewies, some chewables.
There sugar in it though?
I don't know. I mean, it would be negligible. It's not a lot of sugar in a little gummy. Anyways, if not, I'll eat them. They're good for inflammation anyway. Let's see here. That's really nice. Understated peachy pink goes well with a lot of things, says Brooke. Love that salmon color, says Susan, right? She says, Marianne says, which is why I now buy almost exclusively from AG now.
Oh, good.
Got the good prices here, right?
Well, I hate to overpay. I
know. Next up, these darker red with the AB. And look, I think these could be fun together.
You know, we got so many requests for red AB.
Red AB, there it is.
And that's all right.
$6 only. Mary says, I remember when my dad had gout, weather changes seemed to impact it.
Well, weather doesn't necessarily like me in many ways.
No. Andrew's very sensitive to weather. These are 7 millimeter.
I was like, where can I go? That the weather never changes.
Never changes. Never bothers you.
I was like, it can't be too wet or cold. I was like, I don't know, like maybe Indonesia.
Right. Although isn't it more humid there?
Yeah, but I think that maybe I need to be by the water.
Oh, you need the water.
You know how it is. My genetics.
Your genetics. Brooke says, love the AB finish. Marion says, as well, you have items not easily to find elsewhere.
We tried.
Yeah, we do. Like most of this that you're seeing here, right?
Yeah, a lot of this you'll never see again. Some of it you will.
Like, where are you going to see those? Probably not a lot of places.
Some of it, I'll be honest, some of it you will.
He's like maybe these. You might see those.
That color, though.
Yeah.
The daggers, you might see the daggers other places.
Right. Susan says any place like that would cost $1 bazillion to afford.
I know. That's like the houses here. If it's a ranch, it's pretty much sold.
Yes. Yeah, ranches do not. My mom at one point was looking, instead of building her home where she did, she was looking maybe to move closer down our way to us. And she was looking for before she could even look at them, they were sold.
I want to get one of like her house, but in the back behind here.
Yeah, that would be nice.
And then I like where we live. I like our neighbors. Susie,
Yes.
but
Our neighbors are great.
You know, in theory, if we were like had more disposable income, then we'd like walk around and do all the shops and stuff. But generally speaking, we work. So
yeah. These are 9 by about 12.5 millimeter large purple drops.
I feel as though we're not taking a full
GVL7.
advantage.
Hello, Angela. Thanks for joining us.
Howdy.
Brooke says San Francisco or maybe parts of South America with high elevation and proximity to the equator.
We can't afford San Francisco.
No, we cannot.
I'll just burst that bubble right now.
Brooke says, love those drops. They look like amethyst. Yes, they do. Susan says, you could find some of these things in other places, but they are more limited in quantity and higher priced.
Yeah, some of it. Some of it you'll never see anywhere else.
All right, we're going to make some room, y'all. So I'm putting one away. Nobody has grabbed one. So one is still available. If you're watching the rewatch so far, one is still available to you. That's GVL1, $10. We'll let you know later in the show if they sell. We just sold one of 7. Thank you so much.
And I collect vintage glass, and I know for a fact that some of the places sell smaller strands for triple the price on some of those.
This is GVL2 for these daggers, Picasso finished daggers. 1 strand of it, like that's a fairly large strand of daggers. For daggers.
Such a useful.
It's such a good shape for earrings, and even like little flutters on a necklace.
I like that.
I think people don't always know what to do with it, but if you just mix them in with your stuff, you get some really cool combinations.
If you're a seed beater, I mean, it's not. You'll have no problem using it.
Susan says only billionaires can afford San Francisco. Seriously.
Well, I mean, after COVID, a lot of people moved out, so there may be a couple places.
Brooke says, I don't know how anyone affords San Francisco.
But, like, I was, like, joking. When I used to go there, because I used to go to San Francisco fairly frequently. And I was telling my friend, I was like, she's like, how much do you think that apartment? And I was, like, joking. I was like, $1 million. And she's like, more like 6. And I was like, what? And her rent for her apartment, which was not super fancy, was over $3,000 a month, and it was like a studio.
Yeah. Brooke says, I'm afraid I'll get a bill just for looking at it on Google Earth. It's that kind of feeling, right?
I will say the food was really good, though.
Oh, yeah, that's where you had that chicken, not chicken.
Big lantern.
Okay, GVL8.
I'm curious to try. I was gonna see if you were gonna go to that place for. If I wasn't so busy, I would went to that place
for lunch. Yeah, I was gonna go, and then before I knew it, I had missed because I think they closed at 4, and I had missed the time, and then my mom came up to visit.
And also, I don't know. I had a meeting today too.
I saw that.
It was quick. I like that. And I told the person I was on the meeting with, I was like, this is like the shortest meeting ever.
You sent your normal thing about like to ignore, and then you messaged me, and I was like, is your meeting over already? It was like 13 minutes or something like that.
Was quick. And I was like, this is great.
He's like, that's the kind of meetings we need.
I know, because usually, and I told her that, I was like, Normally when I'm in meetings, they take like 2 hours, and it's like you gotta pee so bad that you can't even think about.
So this is GVL8. This is a pretty light lavendery purple color. And these are faceted rice beads, faceted we'll call them. About 10 millimeters by about 13 millimeters. Really cool color. Really nice shape. Really nice style. GVL8, $7 only. My husband's cousin bought a 1,600 square foot home in Sausalito in 2002 for $1 million. It's probably worth much more now, says Susan.
That's a different kind of life.
That is different from our life, for sure.
I mean, I guess
maybe not forever. Who knows?
I mean, that's one of those things that you just adjust. Like in New York, it was expensive there too, but we adjusted.
Now these are, I think, some of the ones some people wanted a different color in these yesterday in a kit. They wanted them separately. Was it these?
No, they were those purple ones. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So not quite exactly the same, but similar. We did have this in, I think, a brown color, oh,
the little ones. There's 2 in a Frida kit.
2 in a Frida kit, yeah. And they were brown. These were like amber. These are blue, and you get the whole strand for $6. GVL 9. And these are approximately, let's say 12.5 by 16.
And somebody said that they wanted some purple fantasy. So I'm dishing up a lot of purple. So get ready.
Yeah, somebody did ask for purple, right?
Don't think I don't listen to it.
We just sold 8. 1 of 8. I don't know if we have any more of that one.
I think so.
Okay, we might have more. GVL 10, but only till the end of the show, y'all. GVL 10.
We're gonna go through all the claims
and this is the beautiful, beautiful deep red.
Like a cyan color.
That's like that Christmas dinnerware glassware from Avon. In that
they call that cranberry.
Cranberry, I think. My grandparents had that. It's the only time the only time we ever used that was during Christmas once in a while. And I would just open the drawers and look at it. She had it behind closed doors, and I loved it. So that color kind of always brings back memories of that dishware or glassware. 8 millimeter faceted rondelle.
Super collectible.
My grandmother had a whole kit, a whole set of it. I don't know what happened to it. My brother took it, or somebody else. My aunt may have. Susan says it is up in the hills right after they moved in. A really big rock came through the dining room late at night. Too much money for scary stuff. That's for sure.
Like somebody threw it, or
like it rolled down the hill. It sounds like a rock rolled down the hill. Buy $1 million home and get a rock through your house. Be like, oh, let's just build the house around the rock now. Kimberly asked, did I get 8? Yes, you did, Kimberly. And Andrew says there are still some available if anybody else wants any. We just sold 10, 1 of 10. That's the red. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm going to put 5 away.
Nobody wanted that?
Nobody wanted that. Susan says, yes, it rolled down the hill. That's wild. I love this. I can't believe nobody grabbed 5.
I do smell like garlic. Maybe it is
it's probably that chair we sat the pizza down on.
Yeah, it's probably the plate from...
Oh, in the garbage. Kimberly says, I want 5. Nobody claimed it. Unless we're not getting emails for some reason. Better send an email, Kimberly. Did you send an email, Kimberly, for 5? Because that's now making me concerned that we're not getting emails. Because I feel like we should be selling more of this than we are. But
Friday night.
It is Friday night. We've got 19 people watching those.
You know what? We had a very busy week with Ava and.
Well, Ava was last week.
Wow, that still counts.
Oh, there comes 5. Thank you so much.
We had a busy week, so with Ava and
Kittapalooza.
And then what else did
We just sold another 10 if we've got another one of those.
A red?
Yeah.
Maybe.
And Diane says, I just sent one for 5. I didn't get one for 5 from you yet, anyway. I got another one from you, Diane, but not for 5.
They are, maybe they're like trying to save 5. The email.
I don't know what's going on. Okay. Suzanne just joined in. Hello, Suzanne. We started early today, Suzanne, because we're going to the Creature Expo tomorrow, and I have a lot of sublimation and some laser work to do tonight. We'll see how much I actually do, but I would like to get some done if possible. So we're starting a little bit early. That's why we're already into the show a bit. Diane says, my email seems to be really slow. That happens for sure sometimes. My email's acting very weird. It keeps saying downloading messages, and it doesn't actually ever finish downloading the messages. I think I might need to have to rebuild my... I might need to have to rebuild my inboxes. Whew. It's been a long week, y'all. I don't know how I'm going to get through this weekend. This is GVL7.
You actually have a good time at those shows.
I do. I kind of get energetic at the shows, as long as they're busy. And hopefully it will be a busy show. I didn't realize it was a 2-story thing. There we got 5 from you, Diane. Thank you. So I need another 5 also, Andrew.
Pull it at the end.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't want to be dancing.
You don't want to be dancing, jumping all around?
No.
Dancing bear over here?
No. What are you trying to say?
What am I saying?
I told your mom that you're a chubby chaser, and she busted out laughing. I said, I didn't know William was a chubby chaser. And then,
neither did William. But
and she just laughed and laughed.
That's funny. I bet she did. That's funny. She didn't tell me that. GVL11. She didn't talk about anything y'all talked about, really, other than the diet.
That's mostly what we talked about.
Look at these. These are super pretty. I love this metallic AB on there with that gorgeous kind of amber color. Susan says, you two crack me up. Good. Glad we can make your evening enjoyable.
Correct.
This is 8 millimeters.
Buy stuff.
Right. You should be able to hang out and not have to, feel pressure to buy stuff and still enjoy it, we hope.
That's the plan.
We like spending time with y'all no matter what.
Not just buy
now.
That's nice too, but...
Yeah. We just sold one of the 11s.
Okay.
Thank you so much. There may be more. If you'd like to try for it, send us those emails.
So we tried to watch, and this isn't last night, but we tried to watch that Wicked.
That was a while ago now.
I know.
Did we finish that?
No.
And
then I'm like, oh, I want to watch this Wicked for All, the sequel.
Oh, we didn't even finish it.
And then I was like, what am I saying?
I know, you couldn't get through the first one.
No.
It had a lot of singing. Andrew's not about the singing.
I like the singing, though, sometimes.
Sometimes. Rarely.
But for some reason, I like it when the words fit into the song. When it seems like they take a crowbar and pry the words in, then I'm kind of like, oh. That's like sometimes when they do the Hamilton, I was like, they couldn't find words that rhymed. Like, I feel like they try to like squeeze the dialogue in
Yeah.
sometimes.
This is a corner drilled cube that's been kind of rounded off. These are really cool. We've had these in blue before. I don't remember the red ones though. GBL 12, only $5 a strand. Andrew has lost his mind.
Don't worry about it.
Because this is like a $10 to $12 strand. And
that one?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
You don't think so? And then he puts it at $5. I definitely did not have input on these pricing.
Oh, well.
He's like, oh, well. And you're not going to either. Leslie's here. Hello, survey. Leslie. You can take a survey.
Who wants to pay more?
Who wants to pay more for the beads?
Which Leslie?
Leslie Pope.
I like Leslie.
I know you do. I do too. We just sold another of 11. That's that one, if it's available.
Has the Twisted Sister.
Twisted Sister beads.
If you like the sea beading, check her out.
Yeah. Leslie's got lots of good stuff going on.
Lots of fun projects.
Susan says, you'll make it up tomorrow at the show. I hope. I hope it's a busy show. I'm excited. It's a 2-story show. Like, there are 2 ballrooms full of vendors.
Is it really?
Yeah, and we're like right in the middle. They put us right in the middle. So,
good.
Yeah, I think that we're like on the middle aisle. So hopefully that's a good location. We seem like we're in the more fully packed room, which is really nice. So I'm excited. Oh, I love these. Oh, we just sold another 11. People like that 11.
It's not too late.
Susan says, wow, that's a big show. Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
I didn't either.
See, this is like how I didn't know that they did a Squonkapalooza. I didn't know.
Yeah, Squonkapalooza has been going on for 3 years. I think this was the 3rd year. This cryptid show, I don't know how many years it's been going on. And then the same people are starting a Halloween show, Hexenfest. And I think that's new. And that's going to be back at the place where Squonkapalooza was. And we've got a table for that too. And that's on Halloween night from 9, I think, until midnight.
You have to dress up.
Maybe.
What are you going to be?
I don't know. I'm going to be William the Bead Seller.
Nah. You got to put an effort in, William.
Do I?
Yeah, act like you like it.
Act like I like it. We'll see. This one, I like it. And it is these beautiful drops in red. I think we've had these again in blue too before. Maybe yellow as well. And that's GVL 13, only $6. Oh, we've sold 2 12s so far. Thank you so much. That's the red corner drilled cubes for $5 a strand. Leslie says, so glad you two like me, LOL. We do.
If I didn't like you, you would know.
You would know.
I would say I don't like you.
If I didn't like you, you might not know.
Well, I'm not going to send people to shop.
No, we would definitely not do that. We would not be like, go check out their tutorials and beads.
No, never would I ever do that if I didn't like somebody.
No, we wouldn't mention.
Been like, I'd rather braid my leg hair. Braiding leg hair.
Braiding leg hair with Andrew. Marion says the older musicals were better than Wicked, although my favorites are Jesus Christ Superstar and Phantom of the Opera. I went to see Phantom of the Opera at the Pantages Theater in Toronto when I was in high school. I loved that. I think I saw Phantom twice in the theater.
I like Phantom of the Opera.
I love Phantom. I used to sing that over and over all the time in high school. I put it on my stereo and I would sing it like every day.
I'm sure your mom loved it.
I didn't do it. My mom was usually at work. My brother, however, got to hear my wonderful singing voice every day. Andrew, he's like, oh, did he now?
Bless him.
No wonder we fought.
And now I'd fight.
Susan says, I used to love going to musicals when I was younger. Everything from Brigadoon to Sweet Charity to A Chorus Line. and the classics like Oklahoma and Damn Yankees. I went to see Damn Yankees with my grandmother and I went to see Damn Yankees together.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I think that's the one we saw together. And I think we had a school group, like a separate field trip kind of thing, and people from home could go. And I asked her if she wanted to go, and that was fun.
Good.
And then I've seen Les Miserables, of course, maybe once or twice. What else have I seen? I used to really like musicals when I was in high school. And then for some reason I got out of them. When I was in New York, I had a Met subscription for opera, and I would go to see the opera. But then I kind of got out of musicals at that point. Even though I was in New York, I should have been able to see all the good stuff.
It's so expensive, though.
It was expensive, and I just never took the time to go. I was too busy going out dancing, spending my money out dancing instead of going to see musicals, I guess. But I enjoyed going out dancing too, so that was worth it.
They had a thing called tickets, and sometimes you could get inexpensive tickets for the big shows.
Marion says, I did see Phantom in the Jubilee Auditorium here in Edmonton. I don't know what that is, but that's good. I like it. We sold one of the 13 so far. Thank you so much. I love this shape so much. Student says, I saw Damn Yankees as a teen. The devil was played by Vincent Price, of course.
Wow.
Jerry Lewis was in the one I watched.
Jerry Lewis.
I think, is it Jerry Lewis? The comedian?
I don't know.
Do I have the right name? Everybody out there?
I thought that's the one that made them kids dance.
That might be. Is that Jerry?
Jerry's Kids.
I'm trying to think if it's Jerry Lewis then, or if it's one of those names, either the Jerry or the Lewis is the right name. Or it could be Jerry Lewis. Can't remember. Oh no, thought we sold another 13. We did not yet. Not yet. We got these rounds. These are really cool.
I do like costumes, so we watched a show and I was like, they can switch to our necklace mid-scene. They just split.
Yeah, he was really on it. We were watching that show and he's like, I'm like, what? Of course, I'm like, I don't have any clue what he's talking about. And so then I had to rewind, and then the necklace just flipped upside down, and it was a different color. It was like enameled on one side, silver on the other. 9.5 millimeter rounds, Drooks, in this.
Also, they work hard on it. You know, they're very consistent about the license plates. Did you notice?
With the Pennsylvania license plate? Yeah.
I was like, that was like my license plate.
That was the old license plate, too. The blue and yellow.
We were watching a show called Motorheads.
Motorheads.
It has Cruel Intentions, Ryan Phillippe.
Jerry Lewis did a lot of comic movies with Dean Martin. Okay, I think it was Jerry Lewis then. I think that's right. GVL 15. Ooh, this is a big strand. And I was pulling out the strand thinking we were doing kits tonight because this bag was so full. This is giant strand of purple. Talk about beautiful purple.
Those are nice.
Look at that color.
Nice, big.
These are pretty big. Juicy. And these are
special price.
Really, I shouldn't even have looked. I got to tell you the price though. $10. 11.5 millimeters approximately. 11.5 millimeter faceted rounds in vintage Czech glass. Big beads. Big strand too. That's a long strand. That's a 5, 10, 11-inch strand. 11-inch strand, GVL 15. We just sold one of the 15s. Thank you so much.
I like that show, but I
am liking that show. So
I know, I don't know what the hell they're talking about most of the time, but
they talk about the cars.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Well, they talked about a sway bar yesterday, and that's what I helped my dad replace on our Appa.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we replaced the sway bar. So when they were looking for that, I'm like, I know what they're looking for.
I don't know what they're looking
I don't know
for.
what year. They're like, oh, that's only from a 72 to a 74. Like, that's the stuff my dad used to know off the top of his head. Yeah.
Well, that's nice.
This is
But
beautiful.
Toxic people on that show.
Oh my goodness, so toxic. We just sold a 14 and 15 again. Thank you so much.
I was like, I thought the young people were supposed to be woke.
Not these ones.
A bunch of assholes.
Ooh, Andrew's swearing on the live again.
Oh, well.
These
Like
are.
I never heard it.
I know, right? These are 10 millimeter. These would go really well, I think, with these. Look at that
William,
together.
would you say that they're being a-holes?
They are definitely.
100%.
100%.
Ooh, that if I was growing up in that town, it would not be good.
These rich kids getting all
picking on the
poor kids.
I don't like that story at all.
Andrew's getting fired up last night.
I was like, I would keep their car all day long.
Look how pretty these are together, though. Look at these beads. Ooh, so nice. Thank you to all the people watching. We've got 24 people watching right now, it says. Andrew's bringing all the people in with his swearing.
I can swear more.
He's like, I can do it more. I can get more animated.
I know.
We've just sold one of the 16s. Thank you so much. If you're just tuning in, we're not telling you how many of these we have because we might have one. We might have more than one. We're just going to ask you to continue claiming. And then we're going to look for them tonight. But you can only claim these multiples through tonight. If you're watching this in a replay and you're watching it and we did not say that any of them sold, we still have that one. You can still claim that one. We're setting the one aside, but we're not taking them all down from the wall or out of storage unless they sell tonight.
No way.
All right, so let's put some of these away. GVL 11. This sold a number of these. People really love this one.
Okay.
That's like 3 of those have sold if we have it. So though that is going into the bag. You can continue to claim these if you see something you like as I put it away too. GVL 12. That's the red corner drilled squares, rounded squares. We've sold at least 2 of those, so you can. Those are only $5 at these prices. Just stock up, y'all. There's no reason not to stock up. Well, maybe there's a reason, but these are good prices.
Now that I'm thinking about pizza.
I know. I was thinking about it coming home because I passed by that place, and I was like, I don't think we want pizza twice in a row, though.
Well, I could do it.
You could do it. Oh, let me show you these. These are 13. So far, I think we've only sold 113, which I'm really surprised at. I'm always surprised when this shape doesn't sell because I love it so much.
That one, I love that shape.
I know. It's like it looks like it's like a set like a diamond almost. Like it's so cool.
And then for holidays.
And like yeah, it could be a blood drop if you're doing Halloween, or it could be red for Valentine's Day. Christmas. That's a good one too. Can't believe I almost forgot to say Christmas. Move these up. Beautiful vintage glass. Let's see. Some of these are giving me a November vibe, says Susan. Oh, I can't believe that it was. Huh?
Not the red ones.
Not the red ones. Not yet. That's December vibe. For sure, Susan, says Kimberly. Money is my reason, says Marianne. We get it. My hubs could eat pizza every day, says Susan.
If it's good.
If it's good, that pizza was really good.
When it's not good and gives me heartburn, I'm like,
Yeah, you didn't talk about heartburn with this one, did you?
I didn't get heartburn.
That's great.
What number are we on?
17 is the one I'm doing now. Suzanne says, I just worked with Andrew's rabbit and the moon pendant.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I'm interested to see what you did with
I
that.
don't remember making it.
Huh?
Oh, the red one?
The red one, the roundy,
spinny one?
the spinny one. Look at this strand. Look at this.
Mix and match.
Mix and match 16-inch strand for $8.
Yeah, I have one coming up. It's a little bit more spendy, but it's that antique one.
And by spendy, he means probably hardly is at all.
$10.
$10 is so spendy. Blue skies, puffy clouds, chrysanthemums, changing leaves, says Susan.
Oh, okay.
That's all like happening right now here.
I'm like November? You mean midterm?
Oh, geez. Oh, no. All right. Next up, 18. GBL 18. Oh, that's your kiln. I was like, what is that beeping?
Oh, it must be done.
These are little purple hearts. Beautiful little purple hearts. These are 10 millimeter by about 9.5 millimeter.
I didn't put any like wild shapes this time.
$5 for the strand. GVL 18. Kimberly says, my sons could eat pizza every day. Yeah, I don't think... Huh? Nature's perfect food. You know, I don't think I could eat pizza every day. I could eat pizza quite a bit, but every day, I don't think so. I've actually been enjoying eating the smoothies and the salads that we've been making. They make me feel pretty good, which is nice. And then supplementing that a little bit with some pizza or some other stuff has been pretty nice. Okay, here's the one that Andrew said is spendy. The whole $10. $10. Look at these gorgeous drops. Honey. They look like honey. Drops. Is it Drops of Jupiter? That's the song that entered into my mind. Beautiful drops. GVL 19. And these are approximately 14 millimeters by 7.5. 14 by 7.5. Marianne had fish for supper. Nice. I've been craving fish a little bit lately, and I don't eat it, so that's difficult. Susan says, I can't do pizza every day, too carby. Yeah, me too. That's way too carby for me to have pizza every day. Even though we do the thin crust, it's too much. But
I'll risk it.
You'll risk it. GVL 14, you're going to put these away.
If it's good.
Suzanne says, we had faux chicken with a honey balsamic glaze.
That sounds good.
That sounds really good. What'd you have for sides, or what'd you have with it?
What is it? Faux chicken.
Faux chicken. And then let's put 15 away. We just sold an 18. Thank you so much. Here's the 15. Putting that away. Those are big beads. We sold a few of the 15. So if you'd like to keep grabbing that, do so before the end of the show. Those won't be available after that. 16. We've sold one of these, so if you'd like to grab it, be sure you do it before the end of the show. They won't be available after that. Rice pilaf and salad. Nice. I love a good rice pilaf and chicken. Marion says 3 days in a row is my pizza limit.
Not me.
If you're like alternating the kinds of pizzas you're eating, though, like if you're eating leftovers 3 days in a row for leftovers, that's pretty much it.
Even then.
Andrew's like, even then I could keep going.
I like cold pizza.
We just sold one of the 19s. Thank you so much. That's those antique ones in the yellow. The beautiful drops. You like cold pizza?
I like hot pizza.
I love cold pizza too.
It's like
I feel like you can taste the sauce more on a cold pizza. So you taste different things whether it's cold or hot, but you can really taste. I feel like a sauce on a cold pizza.
And sometimes the toppings too.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I think that it gets overwhelmed by like the cheese of the sauce.
I could see that.
Where you burn your mouth.
Yes. Once you burn your mouth, you don't taste anything.
Yeah, that's not my favorite.
GVL 20 are these shell shapes or spiral shapes. And this is, I think, a 16-inch strand. No, 12-inch strand.
And this one, they're more opalescent.
And then they've got the AB. And these are 13.5 millimeters.
Like a periwinkle kind of opalescent.
Yeah, these are really nice. And Marion says, not partial to cold pizza.
I like it.
Ooh. GVL 21.
Yeah, I like
same size, same shape.
Yeah, something that I do prefer cold.
Same length. And this time in this beautiful purpley blue. I love when they do this purpley blue color. Sometimes it's purple, sometimes it's blue. These are the spirals or the shells. And $7 only a strand for those. 12-inch strands for $7. Vintage check glass. GVL 22. $6. Ooh, I like these. These little twisted ovals.
And the silver on one side.
Yeah, they've got silver on one side and the blue glass on the other. And they're really cool because if you use them like for earrings or in a bracelet,
they got movement. They've
got movement in them and they can flip around and move. Oh, we just sold a 21. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And then this is 9.5 millimeters by approximately 11.5. On those.
I like a good salad.
We just sold another 21. Thank you so much. You love a good salad? I love a good salad. I've been liking our salads in the evenings lately.
Yeah, that's good. Mix the healthy time.
Yeah. 17. I'm going to put 17 away. That's the mix and match strand of the flowers and the shells and the multi-flowers, different kinds of flowers on there. Got some bicones. Really pretty. Still available. No one's grabbed that one at all. We just sold another 21. So far, 21 is tying the most sold strand at 3 currently. At 3. Do we have more than that? Who knows? That's this one, the purpley blue shells.
I think so.
Susan says, 2 of my buddies just met Chuck D.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is either.
Chuck D.
Chuck D.
I'm trying to think of who that is.
I'm terrible with famous and or well-known people.
Like Chuck Norris?
Chuck Norris. I know who Chuck Norris is. I'm going to put 19 away as well. Only one person grabbed 19. Surprising.
I love those ones. Those ones remind me of honey.
We just sold a 17, which is, the multi-strand, thank you, and a 22, which is this one here. Thank you so much. All right, let's move these up.
Ramen, that one I could.
Oh, ramen I could eat.
Dumplings in all its forms, whether it's pierogies, dumplings.
Oh, yes. That's one I could carb up on every single day. We just sold another 21.
So many varieties.
Yes.
And everywhere there's like a unique variation.
Look at these little orangey goodnesses right here.
Creamsicle.
Creamsicle tangerine goodness. Love this.
Tangerine dream.
Tangerine dreams. This is approximately a 5.5 millimeter to 6 millimeter round.
I saw you
Beautiful.
got donuts.
I did get donuts today. I was so jealous of your donuts the last
Did you
week.
get the caramel one?
They only had one. He said there's only one flavor right now.
Oh.
And I think it was caramel. But it wasn't super strong. Usually I don't like a caramel flavor.
What?
But it was not super like sweet.
Who are you?
Usually caramel is too sweet. Like I used to eat like caramels. Like I don't mind eating a caramel.
Dulce de leche.
Usually too sweet.
Oh well.
Too much.
More from me.
But
Bye.
the donuts were delicious. If
The
you're at Jada's
bonanza.
Jazz Cafe, go get donuts. They are so good.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew told me how good they were, and I had not had them yet. You can get them in a 6-pack or a 10-pack. Delicious.
How much for the 6-pack?
$6.
The little girl charged me extra.
$1 a donut. Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you got extra charges.
Surcharge for walking across the street.
He's the front man for Public Enemy, also known for his work with Sonic Youth. Susan said Smokey just took a flying leap into me with claws. Ouch. Oh boy.
Smokey needs to get back right.
GVL 24.
One was watching something, they were like, oh, you should never have a cat hug on a cat that doesn't want to be hugged on. I was like, turn that lies off.
We just sold a 23. Thank you so much. Jumped on your lap with claws. Marion says the closest I came to a celebrity was going to university with Margot Kidder's brother John. Don't know who that is either. I had met a number of celebrities in New York. That was pretty common in New York.
We meet them here too.
We do sometimes. Look at these beads. These are very odd shape. I love odd shapes.
Those are antique.
These are antique. And I love this odd shape.
And the color is not, you don't usually see that one. No.
So that's only $5 Andrew's charging y'all for that. The closest I've been to a celebrity, Kimberly says, is sharing an elevator with Trace Atkins in Vegas.
That's nice.
I don't know who that is.
She did Tracy Atkins.
Yeah, Tracy Atkins.
Our Facebook friend.
Is that who we're talking about?
Are you talking about? I don't know then. Tracy Emin.
Margot Kidder played Lois Lane to Christopher Reeve's Superman.
Oh, we didn't watch Superman last night.
No, we did not.
Because I was like, we gotta get up early.
And I got to do it again. I know. I got to get up even earlier tomorrow. So I know. We're going to see how much I actually get done.
Like, you should just, like, I don't know.
I really have enough. I'm just, I make myself think like we need more. But really, what I have is.
Building full of stuff.
Well, no, I mean, even. Like, yeah, like, I did not sell. Like, as much as I have now, I wouldn't have to worry about, like, even overselling when we were at Squonkapalooza. And it's not like I don't have a day in between if I want to make more for Sunday.
Because I was, like, going to pressure myself to make some more stuff, ornaments and stuff tonight. And then I was like,
No, we have 20-some ornaments. I think 23 ornaments.
I was going to make some Loch Ness pins.
That'd be cute, but I wouldn't worry too much. I'm not worrying too. I'm deciding. I'm not worrying too much. I'm gonna eat tonight. I'm gonna try and get some. I'm gonna eat salad and smoothies. I did. No, well, it's too late for me to go get pizza now.
What time is it?
It's 9 o'clock. There's no. I could go to Walmart. That's it. And I was already there.
That's not worth it.
Not worth it.
No, because it's like if I'm gonna eat the carbs, then
You got to get the good
then
carbs,
I'm not gonna waste it.
right?
That's like one
These are
time
about 8 millimeters
my friend, she wanted these cookies,
by
and
10.
they're these bougie ass cookies, and whoever got into them last didn't seal the bag, and so they were stale. Because they were
That's terrible.
called Tate's cookies, and they're real crunchy, and they're real thin.
No, okay.
And so she got the mushy cookie, and she's like, "Ugh, not worth it."
No. Oh, let me put some of these away. Tracy Atkins is a country music singer.
That's why
And
I
is
don't
it
know who
Trace
that
or
is.
Tracy? It's Trace.
That's why I don't know who that is.
Yeah. Susan says, I've only met some musicians like Franz Ferdinand and Billy Bragg.
That's famous.
I've also met authors Kelly Barnhill, Deborah Harkness, and Michael Harrington. I met a lot of YA authors that I didn't even know that were famous or not, because I didn't read a lot of that back then, or know Andrew back then to know who all these famous people I was meeting.
Well, I didn't even know, and most of them came in the restaurant every day.
Yeah. So when I was at the bookstore, when I managed the bookstore, not Tracy, so it's Trace Atkins.
I don't know these people.
I'm gonna put this one away. This is 20. We've just sold a 24. Did I say that we've sold 2 24s? Thank you so much.
But I don't know. Like, I don't know. Are we friends with famous people?
I don't know. Do I have any famous friends?
Yeah, you have famous friends.
Do I?
The one who sang with Christina Aguilera.
Oh.
And they made that song.
Yeah. What's his band? That's terrible that I can't think of it now.
Some World or something.
Great Big World. Mm-hmm. I knew him at Apple. He used to.
Famous.
Yeah, he is famous. He sang with Christina Aguilera, A Great Big World.
My friend from high school, he's writes stuff for TV or produces or whatever the hell he does.
Who is that now?
I don't know.
I'm trying to think.
Somebody, Jen Palmer knows them.
I don't know.
They're, yeah, I forget their name. And then I went to school with somebody who's on Pose.
Did we watch that?
No.
I didn't think so.
Because it was on a weird channel.
Let's see. Susan says, Andrew had a strange encounter with Libba Bray.
Oh, she cracked her tooth. She was eating the chicken salad sandwich, and she came up, and she had part of her tooth, and she was like, I cracked my tooth. I was like, what am I do with that?
I've met Kirsten Dunst.
You've met Libba Bray, too.
John Lithgow, Julianne Moore,
Kirsten Dunst,
Sigourney Weaver,
Julianne
Moore, Mikhail Baryshnikov, Holly Black.
I got to hang out with Holly Black and her.
Oh, who is the really famous? He illustrated Eloise, Hillary.
Duh.
No. Children's book illustrator.
Maurice.
Huh?
Sendak.
Maurice Sendak. No, I think Maurice had died before.
Isn't he still alive?
Is he?
I don't know.
This is Hillary. He illustrated Eloise, the book. He's a really famous children's book. I met him. Who else have I met that's considered famous?
Well, that Uglies that we watched, that's Scott Westerfeld. He would be there with Maureen Johnson, Libba Bray, and Scott Westerfeld, Maureen Johnson, Robin Wasserman, and then one of them, I don't remember his name, but he wrote stuff. YA.
I met a lot of YA and children's book, obviously. Children's book authors and illustrators. I always wanted to meet Madeline L'Engle, but I never got to. She came in before my time. Susan says, oh, and Jeff Tweedy of Wilco, Uncle Tupelo, because he worked in a local record store. I'm not even talking about the beads, y'all. 27.
They're pretty.
Are these. Yeah, you all know the deal, right? You see something you like, you're going to grab it. Shells.
Oh, I used to work for Tom Colicchio. That's famous.
Yeah.
I don't really know him now.
Oh, one of the security guards at Apple said I met Susan Sarandon, and I didn't know.
She was New York, all over New York. Parker Posey used to come into the restaurant all the time.
Nice.
She is very small, like a child. And Molly Shannon, Fiona Apple, a bunch of people.
Susan says, that must have been interesting, William. There are so many great YA authors. Yeah, if I would have known back then, but I was not. It was weird. I was kind of working in that bookstore, and I was trying to learn on the go, learn on the job, but it was not my genre generally.
That's my genre.
That is your genre.
That's how we met.
Yeah. There are those. These are really fun. I like these dimpled beads. Only $5. That's a big strand. That is a 12-inch strand, maybe over 12 inches for $5.
Wow.
Andrew's just giving you all deals tonight.
Trying.
What number are we going to tonight?
50.
What? Since we're taking breaks, now we're going to 50. Since I'm not doing extra work tonight, he's like, "You're going to go to 50 now." I'm getting a little bit dry. I left my juice water in the car.
Oh, wow.
I didn't expect you to be here because I knew you were at home at one point. And then
I was only at home for like 10 minutes.
That must have been just when I happened to see where you were. And then, oh, here's these. If you didn't see these, let me give you, not previewing or giving you a last looks very well. And I thought you were home for the day. I was going to pick up stuff and bring stuff for the live home. And then I drove by and you were here.
Yep.
This is 25. We still have 25. I can't believe nobody got these blues. These are so pretty. These little nuggets. Glassy, like icy nuggets. Matte. There's not a lot of matte kind of stuff, I feel like. It's always nice to find matte glass.
I don't remember who else is famous. I don't know if we actually know anybody like actively famous.
No, I'm not. Nobody's springing to my mind.
I'm sure there's like people in the art jewelry world that I would consider famous that I'm friends with, but I don't know if that counts.
GVL 29. Are these paddles or duck tongues? Bird tongues?
I pretended like I was friends with Taylor Swift.
You pretended?
My friend Taylor.
Your friend Taylor Swift, who wears your jewelry?
Correct.
Maybe someday. You never know.
I know.
You just got to get in touch with our stylist, right? Oh, we're selling some kits now. Some people are going back and watching the kits. Sold a kit 35 and a kit 42. Thank you so much. GVL 30. Oh, these are nice. These are these ones. These with the little eyes. Yeah, the all-seeing eyes. Illuminati triangle eyes. Look at that. Marianne says 50, not going to make it until the end. Then I'm going to say good night now. I'm continue watch on TV for a bet. Good night, Marianne. Thank you for hanging out. Look at these. I love these. $5 for that strand. Kit 45 sold. Thank you so much. GVL 31. GVL 31. Are these 2-hole? Just sold a kit 60. We might be sold out on that one, but I'll check. No, maybe we do have more, actually. I sold some, I think, today. These are 2-hole. Love these in this kind of gunmetal, silvery gunmetal. Only $5 for that strand. GVL 31. They say sold GVL 30. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. I'm going to put 26 away. That's the shells. Nobody. Oh, yes, we did sell one of the shells. Thank you. So we may have more of that if you want to try claiming it, but you must claim it before the end of the night. GVL 27. 27 we did not sell any of. That's these twisted ovals in the kind of animal print. Beautiful. So that is still available. Currently, GVL 28. Let's see here. Don't think we've sold any of the 28. Not like in the animal prints. There's that one. That's a really cool shape. And GVL 28, $5 only. And we'll move 29 up. We're going to move 30 up. We've sold a few 30s, 3 30s so far, and a 31, the 2-hole beads. Thank you, thank you. And then GVL 32. GVL 30. Ooh, this is a big one. You can tell Andrew put it at 10 whole dollars. This is a 15-inch strand of the beautiful purple. Slightly twisted slash dimpled kind of triangular, rounded triangles. There's something going on with them. More like they're just kind of cut, slightly faceted there. But beautiful strand. Look at those beads. Oh, we just sold a 32. So this one's definitely sold. We may have more. If you want to try claiming, you can if you're still watching live. If you're watching the replay, these are sold out. That's how that's working. We appreciate you watching, however you watch, though, and we're glad that you're here. 11.7 millimeters by 15.3 on that one. Really, that's a really interesting purple color. It's really pretty. GVL 33 is, ooh, this looks like, oh, why can't I think of the gemstone name? Oh, my brain is fried after this week, y'all. After these last 2 weeks, actually. What's that blue-purple gemstone? What am I thinking of for this?
Iolite.
Iolite, yes, thank you.
Or tanzanite.
I was thinking iolite, but either one. Actually, maybe more like tanzanite. Tanzanite iolite combination. That's 33, and that has, one of those have sold. We've sold multiple 32s so far. Thank you so much. All right. I'm going to run and get my drink in the car.
Okay.
I will be right back, y'all. Sorry about that, but I'm getting dry.
So are y'all watching anything fun? We started watching a show called Motorheads on Amazon Prime. It's pretty charming. It's supposed to take place in Pennsylvania. I always like it when shows take place in Pennsylvania, but it doesn't. They didn't actually film it in Pennsylvania, so lies. And then I love the Czech glass. Hopefully this, if we are successful, I'll be able to pull in some new vintage Czech glass. And I'm excited. Fingers crossed, everything goes well with that. And then I oftentimes have a little tray of just random Czech glass, and then I kind of make patterns in the random Czech glass. I have these cookie trays, and I just kind of cut up strands, and then it's like finding the little matching pairs. Sometimes it's crazy making that if you can't find it though.
It's a little chilly out there now.
Is it?
64 degrees. That's chilly for me these days. All right, let's see here. Student says iolite seems to be difficult to find these days.
Yeah, I had a moment, and then
Yeah, it kind of disappeared. Diane says, could I see 29 again? Of course. This is 29. I know. These yellow, like ketchup mustard.
They call it duck tongue.
Duck tongues.
But they changed that. They call it paddle.
Paddles, yeah.
But the old name was duck tongue.
So that's
those. And they do look like the shape of a duck tongue.
Right? Or a duck bill, right? Okay, what do we got?
Oh. You are ready?
Yes, I'm ready for more if you've got it.
4.
Oh, you do have it. All right. Let's see. Bones. I'm always watching Bones, says Kimberly.
You said you like to watch it for the jewelry.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Ooh, these are nice. For that $7, you know they must be nice. Look at those. Somebody wanted the purple bling. There it is. Sparkly.
Don't say I didn't do you.
Right? Ender did you good on that one. Look at that. And these are faceted rondelles. They look like they're, yep, 8.5 millimeter. GBL 34. We just sold, oh, we did sell 33. Yep, thank you. Yep, I always see a new piece, says Kimberly.
You didn't watch that one.
No, I think I used to watch it once in a while when I'd catch it when it was on.
Oh, really?
Originally, but I never, whoops, I should show these up close again, right? Here we go. Illuminati triangles, all-seeing eyes, $5. And the 2-hole beads, 31. Put those away as well. GBL 31. All right, moving GBL 32. This is a really pretty strand. We've sold about 2 of these so far. So if you want to keep trying for those, you can send an email. Those are really pretty. That's worth it right there. 33. There's certain ones, like if I saw it, I would definitely be bidding. This one is one I would definitely be bidding for.
The big one.
Yeah, this is just such a pretty, that it's, again, it's that kind of bluey purple, depending on how the light hits it. And it's just so nice. And then this one too. I love this one. So fun.
I'm almost finished with that Robin McKinley Rose Daughter book.
You've been cracking up at that book. Is that the one? The last.
Most of the Kingfisher ones are funny.
I know you just kept cracking up the other night when we were listening to it.
I was also probably delirious.
Could be. GVL 35. Are these drops, but they're...
2-hole.
Are they?
I think they're 2-hole.
No.
They're not?
They're not.
What?
Single hole.
Lies?
I know. They look like they should be 2-hole, right? But they're single hole, And they're like these rectangular drops. I've never seen anything like this.
They used to call them columns.
I can see why. But one hole. There's no hole down there.
That make great earrings.
They would make super fun earrings. And again, it's this kind of purpley blue. These are a blue, it looks like a blue glass with a purple finish.
But it's got kind of a bronze finish.
Yeah, bronzy purple. Susan says, all the wonderful colors, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we sold one of 34. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh, we just sold a 35. That one is really interesting. That's a unique shape, I feel like.
Thank you.
36 are the bicones. Look at these bicones. Givre, 2-color bicones. Oh, there's a cracked one on that strand.
Is it?
Yeah. But we've got more, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
We'll replace that. Beautiful. Look at those bicones. And those are about, let's see, at their widest, about 7.5 millimeters. They are slightly different from one another, though. They're not perfect, which is kind of cool.
We watched a couple episodes of The Craftsman's Legacy.
These actually have 3 colors. They're blue, they're yellow, and they're pink. Oh, yeah, we did.
That's pretty interesting.
We've just sold another 35. Thank you so much.
Now in them bougie toolboxes.
Oh, I looked up the prices on those. You can't afford it.
I know. Sometimes I find stuff on auction though. They come up and they're cheap. There's one in Texas that's $6, but you have to pick it up, and it's in like the middle of nowhere. I was like, oh, that's why.
We might know someone there who could ship it for us.
Maybe.
We know a few good people down there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the ones they were showing on the show are like starting around $1,600, which actually isn't that wild for what they are. They're wooden toolboxes, and they create a microclimate, they said, that keeps tools from rusting.
I need that.
Yeah, look at these. Who needs these? Andrew priced these at $5.
They're great for spacers.
Look at those. And
that's like the iolite.
That is definitely like iolite. Those are about 6 millimeter. Beautiful beads.
I can see
why
I'm addicted to carbs because I like crunchy and flavor. So like chips.
I like potatoes, and they are carbs, and you know that's my downfall. Like if I'm gonna eat carbs, I'll eat potatoes. They said you can only eat one kind of carb for the rest of your life. I'd eat potatoes.
You have to have it in one form.
In just one form, what would you do? Bread. I would skip the bread. I'd go to the potato.
I like a potato, but I think if you could only have it in one form, I would get tired of it.
Yeah, I'd get tired of bread before potatoes.
No way. Good bread?
Yeah.
Forget about it.
What about you all out there? We just sold a 37. Thank you. We sold a 36 and a 37. We just sold another 37. They like that little one.
Oh, good. I have a couple of those.
Good. Because you're going to need them. We sold 3 of them so far.
Oh, good.
Oh, this one, this pretty one.
I love that one.
I know. This is 34. We've only sold 1 of those. Susan says, sadly, I love my carbs.
Me too. There said that I'm supposed to cut the carbs for
beans are carbs too, right? Beans are carbs. Yeah, that would be hard too to not have beans, I think. But I'd rather take potatoes.
I could eat carbs right now.
I bet you could. I bet we'll be stopping at Sheets for carbs for you.
Maybe.
Chips in the form of chips.
Maybe. Surprisingly, you don't think I have willpower. But I actually have a lot of willpower.
Yeah, you do. Vicky says, hey, Vicky, says, love carbs too, impossible to give up my rice.
Oh, that's like a staple.
He's like, I didn't even count that because it's just necessary to life.
They're Filipino and they're trying to cut carbs. So they said, I'm going to cut carbs. And then their mom was like, but you can still eat rice, right? And then they're like, no carbs.
They just couldn't get
no
that.
rice. And then they're like, are you going to die?
These are 3mm. Look at these beauties.
They were horrified.
Horrified, I bet.
Like rice pretty much with every single
what
meal.
Would your mom say if you said you were giving up rice?
You know, I was talking to her and she doesn't really eat rice now.
Oh.
So
here are these ones. So these are a little bit more blue.
No,
and these ones are a little bit more purple. So you can see them together. Really nice. Together, you gotta get both. You gotta collect the set, right?
I get kind of worried about her because she is getting really forgetful. And so I'm worried that she's not eating.
She's gonna forget to eat.
Mm-hmm. And my brother's there, but he's so busy with everything going on that I don't know if he keeps.
He said he's working like 2 jobs now.
Yeah, I don't know. So, anyways, I'm sure she'll figure it out.
I hope so.
Yeah.
You need to go down and spend a little time with her, maybe.
That'd be nice.
Just kind of monitor and see if she's like eating throughout the day normally.
Well, she never ate regularly before.
That makes it hard too. Start getting forgetful, and then you didn't do it in the first place.
Correct.
I think these are 6mm. 6mm Drukes in matte green with an AB or that kind of blue metallic finish.
It would be nice to see for them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would.
Well, kind of, you know. Small dose.
Small dose when you can go down and come up quick.
I love my mom, but she likes to push the buttons. And it doesn't really work on me.
Not anymore, right?
Not really, because I'm used to it.
Yeah.
And she tries to get me fired up, and then she was like, and they stole the boat, and I was like, well, then you have to get rid of it.
She didn't know what to say to that.
And she's like, but I paid money for it. And I was like, well, now you don't have to pay money to get rid of it.
Right. You didn't use it.
I was like, what are y'all doing with buying boats?
You weren't using the boat.
You're elderly.
Right.
You're not going out on the boat in the lake by yourself.
It is kind of sad that they are on a lake and they don't really use it or get to use it.
You wouldn't even know there's a lake back there.
Yeah, I've seen.
It's like a jungle. Apparently, it's even worse than when we were there. Because my brother's too busy to do anything with it.
Oh, so yeah, because your dad's not there to do it.
And he was getting older anyway, so he wasn't. When we first moved there, it was like manicured.
Yeah.
It's kind of like here. When we first got this, we spent a lot more time and energy, like the flower beds and stuff.
Yeah.
Now it looks like a nightmare.
Also, the business was easier to come by.
What?
A little bit back then. We were on a more upward trajectory.
We're upward trajectory. It's just a different path.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. We didn't have to switch gears at that moment. We've been switching gears for a little while. It'll all come back. We'll find the time again and work it into the schedule. Vicky says, love carbs too. Impossible to... Oh, she said that give up rice.
Pasta? What the hey?
I know. I'd have a hard... I like pasta, but
me too.
If it came to pasta or potatoes, I'll eat the potatoes. You can make a potato pasta.
Gnocchi?
Love me
That's
some
one of my favorites.
Look at how good these are. These shine in the light. 6.1. 6.1 millimeters, so 6 millimeters in this green kind of bronzy finish. Love those.
That's like
$6.
one of my all-time favorites.
Gnocchi?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, my grandmother used to make gnocchi on my dad's side all the time.
A good stew with crusty bread, that's another all-time favorite.
But they called it nook, because that was just the pronunciation they did. I want some nook.
That could be misinterpreted.
Right.
And then I also like caprese salad is one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah. That doesn't have carbs.
Not really.
No.
If you put pita chips in there, it is.
You're going to add pita chip? We don't usually add pita chips.
Jungle, it was called Pita Jungle. They put pita chips in it, and it was good because it added some crunch. You know, I like a crunch.
You do like a crunch.
Yeah, when you got multiple textures. Like, I could do the smoothie thing, but my teeth miss the feeling of crunching.
Yeah, mine do after a while. Yours do it much earlier than mine. You really miss the crunch early. I can go a few days more than you could, but I will ultimately end up needing more textures too.
Well, you've been not doing the whole thing. Like, I've been flexible.
Yes.
And so, that's why you don't miss it, because you're still having it.
Well, I was also having salads, so.
Yeah, but also chips.
I did have chips. There was one day though I had just smoothies, and that's about it. But I also made salads, and that has the crunch. That has the crunch. These are beautiful little bicones.
And the rice. I made that.
I know. I got to eat that before it goes bad. That's GBL 43. Nobody is grabbing these little ones. Nobody wants the little ones.
Those are so useful.
I know. Sparkly, useful little things.
They're a little bit more because of the coating. Usually, if it's don't have coating and it's outside, they're like $2.
Yeah, but $3 is not bad at all.
No, but they have extra coatings and stuff. The iris is always more expensive. One time, this person came in the store and they chewed my ass out, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, are you starting to steal the seed beads out of the tubes?" And I was like, "Dude, what?" And they were like, "My tube was not full." And I was like, "This is not sold by how full you can pack the tube. It's sold by the weight."
Yeah.
And this one has a special finish, and they sell it by the weight. And I got the scale out, and we measured it, and it was exactly what it said on the label. And they're like, "Oh." And then I was like, "Yeah, otherwise we have like 40 different sizes of tubes."
Right. You'd have to make up the...
And then I also said, and then also some people steal. And so when them gold seed beads, them gold-plated seed beads, that'd be very easy to slip in somebody's pocket when it's like the size of a quarter. And it's like $40.
Yep.
And they were like, "That makes sense." And I was like, "See?
There's a reason for everything.
Correct. That's like what they had.
These are 6 millimeter. Beautiful with the gold finish on that teal color.
Those are kind of flashy.
Yeah, they are.
They're silver and gold and that kind of tealy green. It kind of reminds me of like St. Patrick's Day.
A little bit.
So anyways, like we had this treasure box and it had all these rules on it. And people were like, "Why are there so many rules?" And then some people, they would laugh because they would get some of the jokes. But there are a reason why there are so many rules, because all of those people had done something.
Every one of those rules had been broken at one point.
Like somebody had put their hand in there and was fishing around, and they got cut. After specifically, I told them not to do it.
So that rule was use the scoop.
because people were putting their fingers, living their best omelet life.
These are 9 millimeters.
And there's like a broken bead in there, and they got cut. And I was like, that's why I say use a scoop.
Mm-hmm.
And they weren't mad about it because they had just been told. Like literally, I was like, make sure you use a scoop. You don't want to get cut by a broken bead.
And then there was a rule to not aim, and you can't pick your beads.
Well,
or you could aim. You just can't pick out your beads.
That's like the first, like within the first week that we were open, there was this lady, and she went to the treasure chest and spent all day
picking out a $5 bag of beads.
Wow, and then she didn't fill it up, and then she's like, can I get a discount? I was like, dude, what?
So I just had to entertain you all day long.
And
you should be giving me a discount.
A delight.
She was not a delight.
No. And so I was like, y'all can't spend that long on this, because otherwise they would also pick all the goodie out, and then like the fun part is like you get like an expensive bead kind of in this random mix, and so some of the stuff is kind of junky, but some of the stuff is really nice, and they would like try to pick all the nice ones out, and I was like, that's not fair, because you're like taking all the good stuff out.
Right.
That's like in that like if you get the Chex Mix and then somebody picks all the good ones out.
Mm-hmm. Or somebody gets the Lucky Charms and picks all the marshmallows out.
Then it's just Cheerios.
Yeah, right. Oh, Kimberly says, I was doing a saline wash. I'll be sending an email momentarily. All right, send it in.
Yeah, there's only one of that one blue one.
Which blue? This one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought we were down to one of that one. 46.
And then, don't lick the beads. And someone's like, what? Who licks the beads? I was like, don't even get me started on people putting stuff in their mouth. Like, I walked into the room and the girl had the beads in her mouth. I was like, I was like, is that in your mouth? And then she was like, oh. Like, she didn't even realize it.
She was chewing on beads.
She wasn't chewing on beads.
Yeah,
she was sucking on the beads. I was like, what is going on? And then that same girl came in, and I guess she dropped something down her top. And Jen Palmer was there, and she's like, you gotta fish that out.
I'm not fishing that out for you. Oh my goodness.
And she goes, finders keepers. And she's like, well, you can't do either.
Right. Look at these. These are beautiful.
She told me about that, and I was like, oh.
These are glassy. 7 millimeters, almost 7.5 by 11.
And then what was the other rule? There was another one. There's a couple different things about that. But also, like, we have all these signs. It's not a bracelet. A surprise, they're not bracelets. Don't try to squeeze your hand into it.
Right.
And people could not realize. They were like, I think.
Oh, Kimberly, no, that's okay. I got it. We don't need individual emails. Thank you.
They were like, how you call it? It was like a mental block. They just could not fathom that they were not already made up.
Oh, yeah. Whoops. These are 8 millimeter troops.
And they're like, why are there all these signs? And then they would try to squeeze their hand into it. And they're like, is this part like a baby?
People still do that, though. In the store, they'll start putting it on, trying to put it on. I'm like, no, they're not stretchy. They're not already made. They're mix and match. And they'll still be like, oh, really? And they'll still like try to.
And it's like, I said, stop.
It's like, you mean I can't do this?
No.
And they'll try and squeeze it. And I'm like, you don't even want that, even if it fits, because that's not like, it's not.
It's just like this, like automatic.
Yeah. Ooh, look at these. I've not seen these.
Don't worry about it.
Where'd you find these purple little daggers?
The grape ones.
Yeah. That's a great color.
Mm-hmm. Some of the purples we had were kind of like lavender.
This is nice.
lilac.
This is grapey.
And they have like a true kind of bluey purple.
And these are these small daggers.
Because sometimes purple, they'll add more red, and the red that they use is it's kind of a brown base.
These are about 9 millimeters by about 3.
And so sometimes the purple beads can look kind of brown. These ones, they have a bluer, more blue base, and so it's like a true kind of great purple.
And last one, 50, are these little bronzy bicones. Beautiful. And that's $5.
And I try to make the signs cute so that they're not like in your face.
Yeah.
I went into this one shop and they had these real annoying security surveillance signs like everywhere. And it's like, thieves will be murdered on the spot. And they're like all these real aggressive signage. And I was like, they're like, oh, chop your hand off. And it was like, oh my gosh. And I felt so like I was like a bug under a microscope kind of thing.
Yeah, like you're definitely being watched there.
And they were like, I mean, I get it. There's a reason why people do stuff.
Yeah.
But everything was like under glass, and they had the person like follow you around, which was nice if you needed help. But they were like up my butt.
Yeah.
And I was like, could you stand just a fraction back? I mean, like I got to the point where I would kind of like stop on purpose and then like run into my backside. And then, yeah, I don't know. That's just interesting how people do.
Lena says, do you have any more diagonal cube beads in any color besides red? We used to have them in blue, but I don't know where those have gone since then.
Diagonal cubes.
The corner drilled rounded cubes.
The blue and like the blue and black.
Mm-hmm.
This color, we had that.
No, we had them in
That's bicone.
this before. That color.
You
You know which one she's talking about?
The red one.
Yeah.
I have it in this tortoise shell. Did we show this?
No, I don't think so.
You want to look at the tortoise shells?
Are you interested in tortoiseshell, Lennis?
Because that's what we got.
That's what we got.
That's what they look like.
That's that. And then we gotta go.
I know, because it's going to take a minute.
It's gonna take a long time to sort through these.
Yeah.
Kimberly says yes.
All right, 51.
Lena says no, blue would be good. We've done the blue before, so I think,
know where it is.
yeah, I think that's all sold out, or else it's in with all some of the other lots. They're no longer on the wall. So we'd have to go through all the other lots.
Let me look real quick.
Okay. I'm going to start bagging these up so they're not laying out. This is 44. Good night, Suzanne.
Yeah.
Lena says manifest.
My manifestation's pretty busted.
Yeah, it's been a long few weeks of manifesting.
I've been working my fingers. Yeah, I'm pretty wore out.
Good luck with the show tomorrow, says Susan. Thank you so much. Yeah, we've got to get ready for the show. I've got to get some sleep tonight. Get up super early at a time that does not exist in my normal day.
You keep saying that.
It's true.
You're manifesting negativity to yourself.
Am I? I don't know. When I get up, then it usually is not too bad.
I know. You did fine the other day.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me too much.
Yeah, the reason why it seemed like it's a long week is because you worked the show last week.
I know. I've not had a day. Not that I normally have a day.
No.
But
that's all right.
But
driving takes
usually, at least at the store, like that gives me like a different. I guess I mean the show was different, but the driving is All
People
right.
don't think the driving takes it out of you, but it does.
For anybody who wanted this one, 51. I think Kimberly said wanted to see it, so there's that. GVL 51 corner drill cubes in the animal print. Tortoiseshell.
Tortitude. Really cute.
Lem says, yes, hope it's busy. Me too. It's always better at a show when it's busy. All right, y'all. Thank you so much.
Is your mom and aunt going to go this time?
They're going to hang out on Sunday, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. Have a great, great evening. And we will see you back here probably on Monday. Because we probably... Maybe Andrew will go live throughout the weekend.
No.
I'm
saying we might be gone.
Yeah, we might be on the road on Monday.
It depends when we get our appointment.
Yeah, if and when. If and when.
Fingers crossed.
All right, everyone.
Thanks again, everybody.
Thank you. Have a great night.
See
Bye,
ya.
everybody.